CVR, and they commenced peaceful conduct of exercise in Anambra.
Anambra State Accountant General Okoli calls on eligible Ndi Anambra to participate in voter registration exercise.
2025 Lewi Economic Summit. Soludo announces plans to digitize import Lewi market for global relevance. Price see trending.
2025 on CVR, Anambra lawmaker Apwa asks eligible voters in constituency to register.
Checkers Africa Limited unveils new product, Checkers Chocoti.
Anambra governorship election, Labour Party kicks off campaign.
Let's see trending here. Former President Buhari dies in London at 82.
Reps move to stripe President power to appoint INEC chairman.
Chelsea win expanded FIFA Club World Cup beat PSG 3-0. Why you supposed to hear what?
You're not supposed to read that again. You don't read that before.
Now we. Yeah. Hello. Okay.
With us this morning, we have joining us on Press Review this morning is Barrister Joseph Anganti, lawyer and public affairs analyst. Good morning and welcome to Press Review.
Thank you. Good morning, Anambra. Good morning, listeners.
Right, let's
You're
start
welcome.
with some stories.
Thank you. Then on the issue of, let me start by condoling the family of the former president of this country, President Muhammad Buhari. Yesterday, the news of his death broke. The death of former president of this country has actually shown the vanity of this life. That no matter how strong you may think you are, one day the Creator will say, come back.
Oh yeah.
And if that is the true position of things, then there's need for us to reflect on what we do as individuals in this earth. Knowing fully that one day you will have to go back and account for whatever you did. The death, I know some persons will begin to reflect on how we ruled this country, and some may feel good, some may feel bad. But the point is, what will you be remembered for at the end of your stay on this earth? What will people say about you? Most especially our leaders, the politicians, those who had the chance to lead. What will you be remembered for when you die? Because eventually you will die. Even if you try to get the whole thing on this earth, one day you will leave those things and go back to your Creator. Muhammad Buhari has tried his best as a military head of state and also president of this country. Although Nigerians had very varying stories concerning his leadership, that things were not actually good then. But if you compare his own administration and that of today, then what will you say? Today's own is terrible. So I am calling on the leaders to actually reflect on whatever they do, because one day we will be discussing them like this, and they will go back.
So did we fare better during Buhari's regime? And
That
on
is
one occasion he said, when he's no longer here, we'll miss him. I will really miss him.
you, of course. Some persons. I was watching a few videos some days ago, and some persons were saying, "Take us back to Buhari regime." Because people were thinking that Buhari regime was terrible. But what we are seeing today, as a result of that pronouncement on 29th May by President Tinubu, that fuel subsidy is gone. And that is why Nigerians are suffering today. Because first of all, had it been you just allowed yourself to come in, you now analyze the subsidy regime, then take away the criminality in it. Iwe malo maga sustain here maga ewepue because when I fed in Jonah subsidy, the problem I have now and where criminality in it. People were taking money unnecessarily in the name of subsidy. So if you can now analyze that subsidy and say, Mr. Keke, how much are you being paid as subsidy for supplying this to Nigeria? You analyze it. So the regime of Buhari, as far as I'm concerned, is better than what we have today. I don't know what anybody will think, but I believe that then we are buying fuel at the rate of 145. But today, a liter of fuel is 950, 920, 900, depending on where you buy. And if you go to my village now, it's up to 1,002.
Yeah, and during his election here, President Tinubu told us that he will continue from where Buhari stopped. So is he really doing that now?
Actually, he did, because when Buhari was going out, he actually removed the subsidy. He did.
Yeah.
Because the subsidy, although ought to have continued till June, end of June.
Yeah.
So if Tinubu actually listened to, even because it's a law, that thing was a law passed by National Assembly, that subsidy regime will reach June. It's even a violation of that law, the supplementary budget. You actually dealt with it, and nobody said anything. So he continued, because the suffering continued. Though now aggravated, because during the Buhari, people were still trying their best to survive. Man, today, I tell you, there is hunger in the land, serious hunger. Even the minimum wage is nothing to write home about. And when if I got salary now to even reach 2 weeks, let me say even 1 week. That's the simple truth. So if politicians or leaders are telling you, we added the minimum wage, 70, what is 70,000? 70,000 naira that cannot buy a bag of rice. 70,000 naira that cannot even get you to a cocker. You will cry. Because by the time you will be coming out, even to buy clothes or buy one thing or the other, the 70,000 naira will vanish. So it's very unfortunate.
Wow. Let's open on the phone lines and have your thoughts as well on the trending stories from the national dailies. And for those who have gone for their CVR, we also want to have an update of what's going on over there. How's the registration going? I'm very sure that there will be no registration today, but there will be tomorrow. And registration goes on as well on Saturdays. So avail yourself the opportunity. Want to know what's going on as well at the units where you are having your registration done. The numbers to call us on this morning is 0808-487-2166.
If you're watching us live on Facebook, drop your comment in the comment section.
Then this
You can as well.
yeah.
Let me know. You can call us on 0706-5381-320.
Someone is here. Hello, good morning.
We'll get back to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
More.
David Moore. Nananka. I'm here and Kepota Maka. Only if you before. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. When Madam Walaida very sorry. Neither Melendo. All the Konya on our test. When I speak to Snake, on our family beer, Nandopa. I'm my hand. If you want in them, Mortisio, wouldn't come over the car or this. My see the snake or them. Call down body up while casting it. So you want in them, Nobadania, who is you ị na-eziokwu n'ezigbo ọnwụ ị na-eme ị na-enyere anyị oge ndị mmadụ a na-ama ihe na-aganụ adịkwa mbe nsọ ọkụ David Moore ekenekwa ego.
David Moore impressive. Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello, heartbeat of the East. Ana m ekene Chineke onye mere anyị gaa akụkọ ọ mere na ama ọbara. O nwere ebe unu kwuru okwu metụtara m n'ụtụtụ a maka minimum wage. Federal gọọmenti ofe ahụ nọ ya ka saa na-achị. That 73,000 emebekwa ihe implement butere implementation. Nwoke onye ọrụ ugbo apụrụ ya ma ọ wute naira. Ihe a na-akwụ anyị mgbe a na-ere rice 8,000 ofu akpa ya ka aka na-akwụ today. Iwee kwụ fuel subsidy ama ihe a na-aghọ ebe ahụ mana ofu ihe Chineke kere nlakịrị bụ ọnwụ mmeride elu mechaa na taa nụrụ onye ugo ekele m.
Thank you very much, Mayor. Okay, back to Anambra.
Yes, so, and again, before I get to registration, let me point out one thing again. Basalo, President Buhari, he died in London, and people were asking why in London. When you were president of this country, what would it take us as a country to have a standard national hospital where people can go, where our leaders can go and take care of themselves? So if I name onye chiva this country, ochicha onwe ka arusi dia or fly ya, or any governor or any former governor, eje polo ban a court, obere go say ka eje medical checkup, and here the chance to go out. No, it shouldn't be so. Let's start thinking of how to have a standard hospital, even in the states, local governments, and the national level, so that our leaders will stop moving out. Because, okay, they go to London now, then even at the cost of going to London, and you know the cost of coming back. If you are in a national hospital, somebody can go in and do. How many times can President Trump, Biden, Nigeria, go check up? Is that not an insult? It's an insult. A country, Chukwu gosilim with mmanụ, gold, every. I show you just like a headache. I go to London. Then coming to registration, all the very necessary. And I want to call on INEC to make sure that if the population of people put along the much, we should extend this registration. Because you cannot deny people election card the fact. Registration of voters ain't much to do with the election now. If you didn't within the period they get you print out those voters card in the mother register, even if it's temporary whatever. Man, in place. If you go to bank now to have your ATM, it will take you just some minutes. You will have your ATM. So why can't we have the same thing? Why are we like this as a people? Somebody will go down there to register from morning till evening. I was watching a video yesterday. Some persons were dragging. Party. I don't know how true that can be. Now, a particular instruction to the officials, finally register the Aman Habundi, so and so party. So I believe such a thing. Please, in the INEC, be neutral.
Okay.
When you voters card, may extend. Now, during the election, when I registration, let this all you get the point continuous voter registration.
Yeah.
Let it be continuous. If somebody can walk inside the bank and take ATM, let somebody walk inside INEC office and take up a voter's card. Print it. People can have but let there be machine that will process your destiny and give it to you immediately.
So that the continuous will be continuous.
So that word, the continuous, will have meaning.
Continuous.
Yes.
Okay, to that effect, we have a message on WhatsApp. Good morning. Good baby and uncle. My name is Michael from Aba. Please, the INEC people registering Aba people at Central School Aba should be coming in time, not 1 p.m. Oh. Please. That's an update from that side.
You see, so either by 1, by 3, I think in the
Hello.
Heartbeat of the East. This is the voice of Comrade Jesse Akwobi. I am connecting this morning all the way from my hometown, Umuero.
You're welcome.
Welcome, my brother.
Yes, I want to say good morning to the guests in the house.
Thank you, Jesse.
Yes, so many talking points here. the ongoing voters registration and the quagmire. It is quite unfortunate that Nigeria is being rated as one of the most educated countries in Africa. But it is now becoming very difficult that our education, the education that most of us acquired, are very awkward ones. That how can we say that this is a continuous voters update for registration, and they will just come out close to election and give a very limited time and come up with a machine and people who are not even confident and conversant with what they are doing. At the end of the day, to become a sort of a jamboree, to become a sort of I don't know what this is what to be going on every day until the election is conducted. Go to cyber cafes, have a set up places, local government, designated places you can go and at their convenience and do this. So I don't know why it should be everything to be headache here, everything to be a problem. Finally, Buhari did not even survive Tinubu's regime. It's quite unfortunate. I hope he should rest in peace. And once again, as many Nigerians are really waiting to see if this will be the end of it. If it is fully the end of Buhari, we know. Thank you.
All right, thank you for your contribution.
Just a little break for some messages. We'll be right back.
Mr. Teacher, please, what happens when children come to school? How is it that they leave home very neat and return looking so different?
Non-stop action, ma. All the learning and sports burn energy. So those sweat stains, dirty uniforms and shoes, they show that your kid has been very active.
Now, wow.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
Bịa, ọ na-esiri gị ike ịkwụzo ụgwọ ụlọ akwụkwọ gị? Ị na-ahụ onwe gị ka ị na-echekasị maka ịkwụ ụgwọ ụlọ akwụkwọ nke na-abịa?
N'ezie, ana m echebukwa ka m ga-agụchakwa akwụkwọ m maka na echiche mkpa ego ga-egboro m ekweghị ka uche m niile dị na agụmakwụkwọ a.
Na-esogbula onwe gị n'ihi na ugbu a olileanya adịgo site na NEL Fund, the Nigerian Education Loan Fund. Ụmụ akwụkwọ dị ka gị nwere ike inweta ebumnobi ha ghara iche maka ego.
Kwa eziokwu,
enu ugbu a ị ga-etinyezi uche gị niile n'ihe ka mkpa, ya bụ mmụta gị. Mbinye ego anyị n'efu bụ maka ịhụ na njem mmụta gị enweghị ihe mgbochi ọbụla. Ngwa ngwa gaa na www.nelf.gov.ng tinye akwụkwọ mbibi ego ma chere nkwenye gị. Ozugbo ị nwetara ya NEL Fund ga-akwụrụ gị ụgwọ ụlọ akwụkwọ ma nyekwa gị ego nkwado. Ọ karịa otu ahụ, NEL Fund, anyị nwe ịkwụ ụgwọ, gị nwe mmụta, gị nwekwara mmeri. NEL Fund bụ atụmatụ nke sitere n'aka onye isi ala anyị Nigeria bụ President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Ọhaneze Igbo bụ Igbo, nke a dị iji chetara ndị Anambra na ndị niile bi na Anambra steeti na mmemme ndebanye aha maka atụm vote continuous voter registration exercise nke ndị ụlọ ọrụ INEC amalitego n'ebedebe dị iche iche na Anambra steeti. Ya bụ mmemme a dị oke mkpa amalitego n'abalị 8 nke ọnwa Julaị 2025 wee n'ebedebe abalị 18 nke ọnwa Julaị 2025 kwa ụbọchị sọsọ ụbọchị Mọnde ka ọ na-aga ezi eme. Ọ ga na-amalite ma ọkụ elekere 9 nke ụtụtụ wee kwụsị n'elekere 3 nke ehihie na wọọdụ dị 326 enwere na Anambra steeti. Ya bụ CVR na-enye onye ọbụla ohere maka ndị gbarugoro afọ 18 wee gaba ka ha gbata kaadị atụm vootu ha. Ndị chọrọ ka ekpọpụrụ ebe ọzọ ka ha ga-anọ wee tụọ ya bụ vootu. Ndị chọrọ votas kaadị ọhụrụ ike na nke ha nwere wee mebiri emebi. Ndị bụ na o nwere ka esi wee degharịa ihe na votas kaadị ha nwekwara ike isonyere mmemme a. Ọhaneze ndị Igbo Anambra steeti chapter ji ohere a wee na-akpọpụ ndị rigoro oge ịtụ vootu ka ha kwado onwe ha nke ọma kpọta kaadị atụm vootu ha iji wee sonyesie ike na mmemme mpụta na-abịanụ na Anambra steeti maka ịzọ ọkwa gọvanọ n'afọ anyị nọ n'ime ya bụ 2025. Ọnụụlọ ka olibio onye bịara aka n'ọkwa bụ Maazị Chukwuma Ọkpalaeze Ukwu, President Ọhaneze ndị Igbo Worldwide Anambra State Chapter.
Ima, my guy, Now you see money buy car. Show me way now.
My guy, now Golden Deep Empowerment Raffle Draw. Give me this chara cow.
You mean
Yes, so rush now. Make you go subscribe for the next raffle draw. We go happen from 4th of July. Go reach 26th of September 2025.
How I go take subscribe now? And what is there for me to win now?
My brother, you stand a chance to win one of the Obonge package where they are available. If you buy your 2,000 naira raffle draw ticket, you stand a chance to win one Toyota Camry, one of the 2 shuttle bus where they are available, one of the 2 keke napep where they are available, and one of the 3 motorcycle where they are available, or one of the plenty brand new laptop where still they available. Or ya rush, make you enter any ABS office or any motor park, major supermarket, restaurants, and bar for your raffle draw tickets. For sponsorship and inquiries, make you call or WhatsApp 0708 130 8615 0708 130 8615.
Golden Deep Empowerment Raffle Draw, powered by CVV Services Limited, supported by Anambra Broadcasting Services, ABS.
Yesterday, I saw an advert for NEL Fund, Nigerian Education Loan Fund, and I said, I beg ye for this Niger, get out of here, man. Then my neighbor told me he applied for NEL Fund, and I laughed so hard and said, my guy, this your mumu not too much. Today, my sister told me her next session school fees have been paid for by NEL Fund, and she even got upkeep alawi. Hey, sure I will not borrow myself sense like this and apply for this NEL Fund.
Don't be left behind. Join thousands of students experiencing the transforming power of hope and financial support provided by NEL Fund. To apply, log on to www.nelf.gov.ng. Fill out your application form. Once verified, your tuition will be paid to your school and your allowance to you. NEL Fund. We paid. You study. You conquer. NEL Fund is an initiative of His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Ozugo ụmụ akwụkwọ ọdịnala ka anyị kwuo etu unu ga-esi malite ụbọchị taa. Sam, ọ bụ gị ga-abụ onye mbụ. Nne m kwadochara anyị akwụkwọ wee jiri ezigbote ihe ọṅụṅụ nke a na-akpọ John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate na achịcha mere anyị nri ụtụtụ.
John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate dị ụtọ, ọ na-atọ gogo. Ihe ọṅụṅụ John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate dị ezigbo ụtọ. Nke a bụ nri na-emezu ahụ. Mụ na nwanne m na-etinye ya n'aka m mgbe ọbụla. Ọ na-atọ gogo.
Jiri ezigbote ihe ọṅụṅụ na-edozi ahụ wee malite ụbọchị gị. John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate. Ọ dị mfe ịkwado ma jupụta n'ihe na-edozi ahụ dịka vitamin A, D, E nakwa vitamin K. Ọ dị n'ụlọ ahịa ọbụla nke dị gị nso na Nigeria. John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate bụ rie ndụ na ihe erimeri na-edozi ahụ.
Welcome to
And now, back to our regular schedule of programs on ABS.
We'll get right back to the last lap of press review for today, and moving over now to the national dailies, kickstarting with Daily Sun. Nigeria faces external shock risks as dollar inflows dip slumps to $4.84 billion. CBN citizens cut supply to forest market. Insecurity step up intelligence got be proactive. NGE tells security agencies. Cutting falls for Buhari and Wujalo flags at half-mast as Shetima leaves for London to accompany party of late ex-president home today. Tinubu, Atiku, Carlo, senators, others. Man, these are the trending ones for some.
And then from Daily Independent on the banner headline, we have Tinubu, Nigerians, AU, ECOWAS, mourn former President Buhari. Riders say President directs national flags to fly at half-staff for 7 days. A summons an emergency Federal Executive Council session dispatches VP Shetima to UK to accompany body home. Jonathan Osibajo, Atiku, Ibori, governors, PDP, others pay tributes. Serap sues the NNPCL over failure to account for missing 825 billion naira and $2.5 billion. Lagos local government poll, APC sweeps all 57 chairmanship, 375 councillorship seats. Wujale of Ijebu dies at 91 and is being told that he is a very close ally to President Buhari. Power sector's chronic revenue woes threaten energy reforms. Still on Daily Independent, mobile subscribers base contracts in May as telcos record losses. Experts warn federal government against selling presidential aircraft at giveaway price. Editors task government media on security enhancements, responsible reportage. These are the stories from Daily Independent.
And from Daily Times, 127 AP's passengers on Alta's plane misses runway. New tax regime will crumble aviation sector as a report from Anambra. Then foreign inflows hit $2.73 billion, highest in 29 months. And finally, from here, 2027, neither Tinubu nor coalition the answer. That's from a youth group.
And then from Nigerian Tribune, annual co-author eminent citizens sets for 3-day constitutional conference to present resolutions, draft bill on new constitution to presidency and National Assembly. NNPCL lacks power to sell refineries coming from Falana, demands EFCC probe of funds meant for rehabilitation. Nigeria records $5.96 billion monthly forex inflow from May amid reforms, investor confidence. NDLEA recovers cocaine from microwaves, lipsticks, and we have Buhari and of an era dies in London clinic at 82. Jonathan Tinubu, IBB, Basanjo, Atiku, the others pay tributes. Ashetima Bajabiamila to accompany corps back home. Flags to, okay, we've done that. These are the stories. Tight security at his Kaduna home. These are the stories from Nigerian Tribune.
And then from Daily Trust, we have another one, a decade after WIDA, ABC, and answers loading. Agitation for new states, local government areas dominate North's constitutional review hearings. Then we have this one from Tinubu on Buhari. Buhari stood firm through the most turbulent times, leading with quiet strength, profound integrity, and unshakable belief in Nigeria's potential. That's from Tinubu. Okay, back to the list in the studio.
Thank you. Syrup sues NNPCL over failure to account for missing 825 billion US dollars. The problem in this country is accountability. The issue of NNPCL and the missing money is becoming everyday issue. Remember the time of Sanusi, why Sanusi was suspended and eventually removed. Up to today, we are still having missing money, and the presidency is busy borrowing. So how can you be missing your money and your interest is borrowing? Who actually is fooling who? And you have managers, you have MDs, you have leaders in that section. That's oil sector. What is happening there? Syrup is trying. The only thing about if you try your best, you just sit down. What is the National Assembly doing? Because we have House Committee on all these things. On oil. What are they doing? Every day, this same set of persons will come in. They will be invited by the National Assembly. At the end, what you'll be hearing is off your mic, off your mic. That is a shame. So there are a lot of leakages. And that is what one of the presidential candidates was saying in 2023. That is going to block leakages. That Nigeria is blessed. Nigeria is blessed, but the leakages. That's it. Then coming to insecurity. NGSE, that is asking security agencies to step up whatever arrangement they have. It is very unfortunate that if you go to some local governments in the north, small boys are running riot. with guns. People are being killed like ordinary fowl. I was watching a video some days ago. 2 boys had their knife direct on the neck of one young man, and they killed him with a knife. They were killing him gradually. They tied his leg, they tied the 2 hands, and they killed him. And I begin to wonder, what kind of country are we into? Then you have videos where these guys will be boasting that nobody can do them anything. They are inside the bush. So what I'm asking is, what is our security agency doing? Because they know where these guys are. The community they are into, the local government they are into. They know.
You can't say that.
No, they know.
You don't
Even listen now, we are not here to say you can't say. Go to Borno, there are some local governments you cannot enter. Go to Niger State, there are local governments you cannot enter. There are communities where they collect levy for you to have access to your farm. What are we saying? These things are in public domain. You media should go and verify. You can't tell me, you can't just sit here and say you cannot, you cannot. The information is there.
If they know, why would they leave them to be operating?
That is the point. The Sambisa forest, are you saying they are not there? So what are we saying? We have soldiers that will come out and have a video and say, we are almost getting to the place and we were asked to come back. These things are there. Read, listen to even news. These things are on national television. There's also, and so the governors have come out to mention places where this guy. So if a governor, the chief security officer of a state is saying that also and so local government, you cannot access it. Ndume, a senator, sitting senator, have said severally on national television that he cannot go to his home, his senatorial district. So it's not as if we are saying something that is not true.
Okay. We have a message on WhatsApp. Good morning, ABS in Lincoln. To Google Zeo, amen. And then the former president is dead. May his soul rest in peace. Our leaders should learn from this that no matter who you are, you will never live forever. Yeah. That's why they should lead us well. Whether you are taking okay to US for medication, once that comes, that's the end. So the senators, House of Reps, president should know that nothing lasts forever. Human being is not in the sun. Thank you all. That's from Emmanuel from Oka here. Right. Thank you very much, Emmanuel.
And then from Facebook we have Amasi Chibuzo says people are really doing a great job. We're joining live from Mina, Niger State, originally from Abagana. Michael the good morning ABS, and then the Anambra said a lot. Please, the engineering department. Okay, you have a problem with the sound. Alright, deal with that maybe. Let's take this call.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy
You
New Year.
guys want Michael the good afternoon.
You will come.
Yes, there are 3 shocks starting from yesterday. Chelsea shocked the whole world. That shocked Buhari. And this morning, ABS shocked us. Good morning and God bless us all.
How did ABS shock you? Okay,
you don't want
please,
to
send us the message. Let's see. The shock will be positive or negative.
Oh,
I believe
it's positive.
because
I believe
ABS shocked him
with
positively.
The yes, with the hit up.
So that's that.
Okay, this is why we
Anambra
governorship campaign.
Oh, it's all over for today. Maybe Wednesday now.
It's okay. Thank you.
Alright.
They can make campaign.
So
Let there be level playing ground. You're welcome.
And my name is Uche Chukwu Ebonam. Stay with us. This is Anambra becoming.
And Roy, thank you for joining us on Press Review this Monday morning.